So what's up guys? Today I'm gonna show you how I built an AI agent that monitors your emails, identifies emails from prospects, replies to them, and updates the prospects details in our CRM, which in our case is gonna be Google Sheets. Alright, so let's get right into it. And just before we proceed, in case you need AI agents built, feel free to reach out. Link is in the description box below. So before we take a look under the hood, I think it's best if we have a look at how this system works. So we'll test it out by sending an email pretending to be a prospect. So let's do it. Um, look, right in New York. So let's send this. Let's go back to n8n. So let's test this workflow. So it looks like it identifies the email. Yeah, we can say it replied. Hi Alex, thank you for reaching out about your interest. We would be delighted to assist you find the perfect property or team. We have a trade of options. Please let us know a good time for you to discuss requirements over the phone or through a personal meeting. Yeah, and you can also see it updated the prospect details in the CRM. That's basically how it works. So let's look under the hood. So it all starts with a Gmail trigger. This, this Gmail trigger, what it does is it monitors my email inbox every minute. And as you can see here, we've got all these details. It checks on the most recent. So here we've got the most recent email. It's fetched. So whenever we get an email, this is what we get from the Gmail trigger. But we don't need all this information. We only need three variables. We need the email address of the email sender. We'll need the subject and we'll need the email body. And so to make it easy, what I did is I merged all this data into one, as you can see here, context. So this context is what we're going to feed it into the LLM. And in our case, it's the basic LLM chain. So we're going to feed that information here. And what this basic LLM chain does is it tries to figure out whether an email is from a prospect. And if it's from a prospect, it will output a true boolean. And if it's not, it will output false. And it will also give a reason why. So in our case, since it identifies the email as coming from a prospect, we fed this into an if statement. What this does is it checks if this parameter is prospect email is true. And if it's true, it follows this path and gets to the AI agent. But before we get there, we can see if the output is a false, there's no operation. It does nothing basically. So let's look at the AI agent. So for the AI agent, what I did is I fed it I fed it. If you can remember from from here, I I had I had this context, this variable context. So what I did is, because this email is from a prospect, I fed that into the AI agent. And what this AI agent does is it writes a reply to the prospect. That's if the inquiry is not detailed enough. It will ask for more details. Yeah, so this is the prompt. And after it drafts an email, it will send it to the prospect. It will also update it to the Google Sheet that we saw earlier. So let's look at the send email tool. So the send email tool is the tool that sends the email to the prospect. As you can see, we're using the from AI instruction to get details from the LLM, this AI agent. This is also the Google Sheets tool. And for this, we'll only need three parameters: the name, the email, and a comment. This comment is basically what the prospect is looking for. And that's basically it. In case you need AI agents built, like I said before, you can always reach out to me. There's a link in the description box below.